Alright, so cheat meals. All of us favorite topic in the world, and something that I really believe that not understanding the how cheat meals really work really messes up with a lot of people, and because of that people really get discouraged and just mess this whole entire process. Okay, so I want to really clear this out step by step. Okay, so first I want to tell you how generally people think what cheat meals are. Okay, which does a lot of harm. Okay, so what people think is they have to give their everything to their diet. Okay, they have to starve themselves. They have to eat these salads and stop eating salt and stop eating sugar and stop eating oil and stop eating basically everything, and just torture yourself with this bland starvation level calories diet, and do this for as long as they can. And basically in that process they deprive themselves so very bad that their cravings just go through the roof, and they think that a cheat meal is something that they should eat once in a while to reward themselves for all the things that they have done. Okay, this is a very wrong approach. Okay, what this does basically is in the dieting phase, when you're really trying to give you 100%, you really fuck with your health. Okay, you really fuck with your mental health, then you really fuck with your physical health. If you don't eat enough calories and if you don't eat the proper food, you're going to feel very deprived. Okay, you're going to feel very deprived, and that is going to lead you to unhealthy relationship with food. It's going to lead you to unhealthy behavior patterns of binge eating. So if you gave your 100% for 10 days, on 11th day when you think that you're going to reward yourself with a slice of pizza, when you put that slice in your mouth, you're just going to go crazy over that sensory palate experience, and you're just basically going to binge on an entire pizza, and after that maybe then ice cream and coke and burger and whatnot. You're just going to binge on massive amounts of calories, such that all the work that you had done for 10 days is going to be totally ruined with that big binge eating episode. Okay, this is what usually happens. Okay, some people don't do it at a very extreme level. People do this at a moderate level, where they go very hard for 6 days of the week and think that the 7th day of the week, so Sunday or Saturday or something like that, is their cheat day, and they are not aware of any of the things that they're doing. They just drink beers upon beers. They eat pizza, they eat these fried snacks, donuts and pastries and whatnot, and they just basically ruin the entire deficit they had created throughout that week. Okay, so cheat meals isn't a reward for what you have done. Okay, it is not. If you are going to think in those terms, then you're totally doing this in a wrong way. So the first thing that you need to really understand to understand what cheat meals is, what their place is, what their significance is, and things like that, you really need to understand the concept of calorie deficit. Okay, so if you haven't understand what a calorie deficit is, please go back and watch that video clip that I put in that video. Okay, really make sure you understand that, right? So cheat meal is, first of all, the name of that thing is really bad. Cheat meals, you aren't cheating on anything. Okay, when you term it as cheat meal, then when you have your cheat meal, you feel guilty because you feel like you have cheated on your diet. You did something that you weren't supposed to do. That guilt basically leads you to binge eating episode and completely ruins all the progress that you have made. Okay, so let's from here and on call it treat meals, not cheat meals. Okay, now the thing is, dieting is sort of a tough job to do. Okay, so when you're eating low calories, chances are that you're going to be hungry, you're going to be craving for your favorite foods, and you cannot eat those favorite foods all the time, because generally all of our favorite foods are really high in calories, right? And because there is a budget of calories, you can eat only so many calories. You have to manage those calories in a smarter way to make that calorie deficit sustainable, to make it easier to follow. Right now, the significance of treat meals is, say that your calorie deficit is at 1500 calories. Okay, say that your calorie deficit is 1500 calories every single day, and for the entire week it goes up to like how much it does, 10,500 calories. Okay, every day 1500 calories. Right now, what you can do here, now in 1500 calories you cannot fit in a lot of foods that you enjoy, right? You have to eat mostly nutrient dense foods to meet your protein requirements, to meet your vegetable, your nutrient requirements and things like that. So what you can do here is, on a daily basis for 6 days of the week, you eat say 1300 calories, okay? So that you save 200 calories every single day, and 200 into 6, it is like 1200 calories. On the 7th day, you have 12 to 1400 extra calories that you can use to eat foods that you enjoy. Okay, so treat meals has to be very in a controlled form, in a disciplined way. You cannot let loose of all the momentum that you have formed and just have a crazy binge eating episode. That is not a cheat meal, that is not a treat meal, okay? That doesn't help anything at all, and you are going to be stuck at one point and never ever progress in any form if you do it like that, okay? All your treat meals have to be in a very disciplined and in a very controlled manner. Okay, now if you don't count calories, now in this program I'm not teaching you to count calories and things like that. If you're just going to follow the basic things with this dieting thing, that all the things that I've taught you, then maybe you won't be able to track everything so perfectly to save 100 or 200 calories every day and then eat a massive treat meal that you enjoy on a weekend or something like that. Maybe you won't be able to do it so precisely and perfectly. But what you can do in that case is you need to just have some sort of discipline. Calorie counting is not absolutely necessary. You just need to have some sort of discipline with this whole thing, okay? So you can form your own rules with this. Most of the times I tell to my clients who are not into calorie counting and things like that, that you can have these 2 treat meals in a week. And the portion of one treat meal shouldn't be more than one fist, okay? So say that like 1 donut or 1 slice of pizza, or like say 2 or 3 pani puris if you want to go desi on this, right? Or what does people drink, what does people eat, like half a plate of chole bhature or something like that, okay? You need to really limit the portion size and maybe place it in a way where you make your diet more sustainable, okay? The whole point of all of these things is to make your diet more sustainable, okay? So for some people, once a week is perfect. For some people, twice a week is perfect. For some people, once in a 2 weeks is more perfect, okay? So you need to find your balance. The important thing is you need to understand that treat meals is not a green ticket to just binge on anything you like. Treat meals is basically a disciplined way of enjoying the foods that you like, all right?